Hey, this is Justin. So testing out kind of a new process for being able to create. And here's how we do it. Just starts with a brainstorm inside of an audio message that gets loaded up to SoundCloud, gets loaded up to YouTube, might get loaded up to Facebook as well. From there, we're going to see what sort of responses are. Where are people paying attention? Where are people commenting? Where are people listening? Where is there some energy? And so where's the combination of inspiration, personal inspiration, and the combination of personal inspiration and inspiration from other people to start to create stuff. And then we'll start building relationships around some of these audio messages. And then start turning it on, turning the cameras, turning the recording on to other people so they're going to be able to experience. As it starts getting cold here, I want to be able to create as much of this stuff in an audio format and create as much of this stuff live as possible and have as much of our income independent of scheduling and overhead opportunities. And I think that's an important one, because when I look at like user testing as number one, there's tests that are always there. You can go take those tests at any time. You can do it at 6 a.m., could do it at midnight, do it at 3 o'clock in the morning. It doesn't make any difference. It's time and overhead agnostic, and it's a real exercise. There's nothing in the way, there's no friction in the way of us and the test. We take the test, we get approved for the test or not, we do our work and we're done, and we turn on to the other ones. So same thing with these audio message. Doesn't depend on any person at any particular time. Completely asynchronous. We record, we put them out there, and then we move on from there. And so what's going to happen is where some inspiration is going to hit to do something different, then when there's an inspiration to do something different, then we'll start creating something different and having it be in different places. But just going to get as many of these little seeds out into the world working for us in a way that these seeds out in the world working for us in a way that can potentially make a difference. And potentially we'll do some podcasts at some point in time. But this is exciting. Just focusing on launching those audio messages, seeing where the results come, double downing and doing more of where the results are actually, where they're coming from and where they're building from. We'll see the sources, and we'll see where our stuff is actually coming from. When we start to see results, we'll see it's going to start with what's getting heard, what's getting listened to, what are people paying attention. We'll measure as many of these different components and pump as many of these audio messages through the process as possible to start getting to a place where something potentially interesting could happen. So we'll start to build from there. It's not going to be, it's just going to be a goal of 40 messages. So we're going to cycle through our user testing. That's going to be the 30 days. So I'm thinking about as a 30-day goal. Cycle through user testing for the next 30 days. Cycle through the user testing for the next 30 days. Cycle through the audio messages for the next 30 days. And then don't pick our head up until we start actually seeing some traction around some of these items. And the idea will be, maybe do some work on LinkedIn just pump out podcasts, pump out new messages, and pump out 1,200 new audios each and every month. 1,200 new audios each and every month. And have measurements for what's actually going on, what's getting listened to, and slowly start to plug in those measurements and slowly start to turn those audios into actual dollars and results out into the world. So I think it's going to be fun. But it just starts with an audio. Starts going for a walk. Starts going for a walk and doing a brainstorm and creating people's courses and ideas and concepts, and just creating it from scratch. Just creating it from the tip of our tongues. Literally creating from the tip of our tongues. Have an amazing day.